I seek leave to make a brief explanation before asking a question to the Minister for Tourism regarding the North Adelaide Golf Course.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted. Proceed.
On the 7th of May, the Premier announced that the state government had secured an agreement for South Australia to host the Australian Open every year from 2028 to 2034, including 3 men's and 3 women's Australian Opens at an upgraded North Adelaide golf course. The Women's Australian Open will be held at the Kooyonga Golf Club in 2026 and at the Royal Adelaide Golf Club in 2027. My questions to the Minister are, 1, was the 2028 to 2034 Australian Open agreement contingent upon the completion of the $45 million upgrade to the North Adelaide Public Golf Course? 2, if so, what modelling was produced to demonstrate a net economic benefit for the course's redevelopment before the agreement was made? And 3, could the men's and women's Australian Open tournaments take place at either the Kooyonga Golf Club or the Royal Adelaide Golf Club from 2028 to 2034, and if not, why not?
Minister.
I thank the honourable member for her question. As she has highlighted, that there is an agreement for Adelaide to host the men's and women's Australian Open in Adelaide between 2028 and 2034. Adelaide will host, as we've already highlighted before in this chamber, 3 men's Australian Opens and 3 women's Australian Opens. And the first men's Australian Open at North Adelaide will be held in 2028. This is an opportunity for us to showcase an incredible golf course that we will have, a public golf course that we have now been able to reinvest back into, an investment that I understand that the Adelaide City Council themselves had a long call to invest in this site. This is an opportunity for us to invest in that site, but also to have events like the Australian Open here in South Australia.
Supplementary, Honourable Ms Henderson.
Was the 2028 to 2034 Australian Open agreement contingent on the completion of the $45 million upgrade to the North Adelaide Public Golf Course?
Minister.
As we've already highlighted in this chamber, that we have an agreement to host this between 2028 and 2034, and we look forward to hosting this in South Australia.
Hold on. Order. I now call upon the Honourable Ms Henderson to ask a new question relating to the Minister's original response.
Was any modelling produced to demonstrate a net economic benefit for the course's redevelopment before the agreement was made?
Minister, it's yours to answer.
So we know that golf tourism in itself provides an opportunity for our state. We know that the 2025 Men's Australian Open at the Royal Melbourne attracted more than 113,000 attendees, the most successful men's championship in the event's history. And we know the government's major event strategy has already delivered more than $700 million in economic benefits because of projects just like this one. We know that golf continues to be an economic driver in our state, but it's also enabling us to invest back into our golf course, into our public golf course, to expand the number of trees, to enable more coverage of trees on that site as well.
Supplementary from the Honourable Mr Sims in relation to the original answer.
Yes, to the original answer, Mr President. Was it necessary to bulldoze almost 600 trees in a week in order to secure the Australian Open?
I don't think you heard the bit about the original answer, so we're going to move on to the next question. Last one, Honourable Ms Henderson.
Thank you, Mr President. Can the Minister advise what modelling was produced to demonstrate what the net economic benefit, net economic benefit for the course's redevelopment is before the agreement was made in comparison to the Kooyonga Golf Club?
Oh, I can't. I don't think it follows, but if the Minister wants to answer, otherwise we'll move on to the next question. I'll call